Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine, like, digging through years, no, decades of cricket history, right? Waiting for one specific result, and then, bam, it happens. And it's not just a result, it's, well, massive.
Yeah, exactly. And for the West Indies cricket team, that moment just arrived.
Mm-hmm.
In pretty spectacular style, actually.
So this deep dive today, it's all about that, isn't it? Their historic one-day international series win over Pakistan.
Absolutely. A win that, I mean, it didn't just end a dry spell. It broke a 35-year barrier. 35 years.
It's huge. So our mission really is to get into the nuts and bolts of this win, explore maybe why it happened now.
Right. And what it means, for both teams going forward. We want you to really grasp the full impact strategically, emotionally, the lot.
Okay, so the core of it all, the numbers. That decisive third ODI, what actually went down?
Well, the headline is pretty stark. West Indies didn't just beat Pakistan in that third match. They kind of crushed them.
To seal the series.
To seal their first ODI series win against Pakistan in 35 years. Yeah. Think about that. Since the late 1980s. It's generational.
Wow. And it wasn't just a one-off win, right? The series score was
2-1. West Indies took the series 2-1. Shows some consistency there, not just a flash in the pan.
Right, consistency.
Yep.
That 35-year gap, though, really puts it in perspective. And this final match, the decider, was at the National Stadium in Karachi.
Yeah, Karachi. Pakistan's home turf. Conditions you'd think would favor them. Good batting track, usually.
But they struggled. Right from the start.
They really did. Batting first, they just couldn't get going.
Yeah.
Bundled out for, well, a pretty meager total, honestly. Handed the West Indies the advantage.
So how did the West Indies manage that, especially in Karachi? Was it the bowling?
Oh, definitely. Their bowling was brilliant. Absolutely pivotal. You've got the fiery Shamar Joseph leading the pace attack.
He was the standout.
Took 4 key wickets.
Right.
Really sort of ripped through Pakistan's top order. Made a massive difference.
It's not just him.
No, definitely not a one-man show. Alzari Joseph, Akil Hossain, they bowled these incredibly disciplined spells. Kept the pressure right on.
So it was a team effort with the ball.
Completely. It felt like they had clear plans, and crucially, they executed them almost perfectly. Pakistan's batters looked, well, a bit lost against the pace and movement.
Which leads us to Pakistan's batting then. Sounds like it just imploded.
Yeah, imploded is a fair word. It was like a domino effect.
Top order went quickly.
Torn apart pretty early, yeah. And Babar Azam, their captain, usually the Rock, just couldn't build any partnerships. That hurt them badly.
And the middle order?
Crumbled under the pressure. You could see it mounting. And then the tailenders, well, they didn't offer much resistance either.
A total collapse then, even at home.
A really comprehensive collapse. Showed a real vulnerability, maybe, to sustained aggressive bowling, even in familiar conditions.
Okay, so Pakistan set a low target. How did the West Indies approach the chase? Were they nervous?
What was striking was how composed they seemed. They pretty much made light work of it. It wasn't a huge target, granted, but still.
Steady start. No early wobbles.
Nope. Brandon King and Shai Hope, they gave it a really solid start. No early hiccups, settled any nerves right away.
And Shai Hope, he's been pretty consistent lately, hasn't he?
He really has. And here again, he was the anchor. It wasn't just about the runs he scored, though we played this lovely, composed knock. It was more about how he managed the chase. Guided them home with, honestly, quite a bit of ease.
So that suggests something more than just form, maybe. Maturity.
I think so. The whole batting lineup showed maturity, but also aggression when needed. It wasn't reckless. It was controlled.
Like a newfound confidence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A real confidence bubbling up in that West Indies ODI setup. You could feel it watching them bat.
Okay, so this win, is it just a great result, or does it signify something bigger for West Indies cricket? We all remember their dominance, back in the 70s, 80s. But the last decade or so has been tough, inconsistent.
It really has been a decline, marked by, inconsistent performances, often failing to close out key games.
So could this actually be the start of something, a revival?
It absolutely could be, and I think there are reasons to believe it might be more than just a temporary high.
Like what? What feels different this time?
Well, first, the leadership. Shai Hope seems to bring this real calmness. You see it in how they approach pressure situations now. Less panic, maybe.
Okay, stable leadership. What else?
Then there's the new blood. Young talents like Shamar Joseph injecting fresh energy. And it's not just potential. He's delivering now. That pace, that aggression.
Right, the youth factor.
And crucially, their overall approach in this series felt balanced. It wasn't just all-out attack. It was aggressive cricket, sure, but smart. Tactical awareness was there.
Tactical awareness. That's interesting.
Yeah, like targeting specific weaknesses, rotating strike well, it felt more calculated.
Okay, so potential revival for the Windies. But what about the other side of the coin? Pakistan. This must hurt.
Oh, definitely. A major setback. They've had some decent results recently. Expectations were high for a home series win.
So this loss raises questions.
Big questions about their batting depth, for one, team selection maybe, and definitely how they handle pressure when the script goes wrong.
Any specific weaknesses exposed?
Well, the critics are pointing to their struggle against quality pace and movement, even on home tracks. That seemed pretty glaring in this series.
A definite area for them to look at.
For sure.
So, stepping back a bit,
Yeah.
beyond the win-loss column, what are the sort of wider implications here, the future outlook?
Well, psychologically, this is massive for the West Indies. Fans, experts, everyone's hailing it. And winning in Pakistan, breaking that 35-year streak there, that adds extra weight.
Never easy to win there.
Never. And this could give them a real boost in the ICC ODI rankings, too. Build some proper momentum.
Momentum for what's next.
Yeah, upcoming tournaments, especially looking ahead to, say, the 2025 Champions Trophy. This kind of series win builds belief.
So that final match, the third ODI, it wasn't just another victory.
No, I think you're right. It felt like more, like a statement.
A statement from the West Indies.
Yeah. That maybe, just maybe, they're ready to climb back up to be a really competitive force again in world cricket.
Okay, so wrapping this up then, the key takeaways.
Well, a truly historic win for the West Indies, first off. Breaking that long drought against Pakistan. Real signs of a potential resurgence there, built on leadership, young talent, and a smarter approach.
And for Pakistan.
A bit of a reality check, perhaps. Some tough lessons, weaknesses exposed, especially in the batting against pace. Time for some reflection.
It really does make you think, doesn't it? You know, sports dominance often goes in cycles. Could this one series win actually fundamentally change the path for the West Indies? And what does breaking such a huge, decades-long mental block like that really do for a team long-term?
That's the big question, isn't it? Something to definitely keep an eye on.